Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Yes, my name is Bill, as you can see on the bottom of our lovely screen tonight. What's your name, sir?
My name is James. I answered that quick today.
You did. Good
It's
job.
written right here.
It's written right there for you.
I'm big backwards.
Exactly. How are you today, James?
I'm thrilled.
Excellent. I'm so happy that you're thrilled to be alive.
You want to know why I'm thrilled to be alive?
Why are you thrilled, James?
Because we have a really good camera today. Canon, thank you. Free sponsored.
Oh,
Wait, we're
thank
freely
you so
sponsored.
much, Canon. Canon, please follow us on all social media accounts. Thank you.
音楽お金お願いしますね。
We would appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
One of the main themes that we have is everything Japan.
Yes.
Right?
Wow.
So here in the
Wow,
show,
wow, wow.
we love our wa. We love talking about Japanese pop culture, Japanese
culture.
news, as well as Japanese language.
That's language. That's a big thing. One
Right.
of the bigger things, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because we both speak Japanese to a certain extent. You speak very well, James. Yeah. And so we thought it would be kind of fun to share our knowledge and experience with you guys out there. So thank you so much for always watching us on the show. いつも見てくれてありがとうございます。But I would like to introduce to you all something tonight that would be very, very fun. And it's today's theme, which is Nihon no Kotowaza. So these are Japanese sayings that I can actually use in my everyday life, right?
Yes.
So these are just some things that I thought would be fun to pick apart, talk about, and not only introduce, but kind of share with you guys. And if you all have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them into the
Chat box.
That's right, because we have a chat box on YouTube. And if you want to drop a chat line, you can drop it. Thank you.
YouTube,
So,
arigato.
I'd like to get started off with our first kotowaza of the evening. And this is the one that I prepared because I don't know many.
Well,
And so I thought I'd drop some simple knowledge on you.
there are lots.
I know, there are a lot.
Yeah.
So this
Hold
first
on,
one
yeah.
right here is one of my favorites.
Okay.
It's read, Isseki nicho.
Isseki nicho.
Isseki nicho.
I've
So
heard that one
literally,
before.
one
Rock.
One rock.
Two pigeons.
Two pigeons. Yes,
One rock,
that
two
is
pigeons.
correct. Exactly. One rock, two pigeons. So basically, this translates to the English one that we have called two birds with one stone,
Bird,
right?
pigeon, potato, potato.
Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's not haishin anymore.
Isseki nicho.
Now-
Yeah, no more. Yeah.
Now, I love this one so much because I like to run my life very efficiently.
Okay.
So every time I'm doing something, whether it's like washing dishes and listening to a podcast, or putting out the garbage, and maybe like talking to someone on the phone, like I like to do I like to multitask.
That's good. Then this is what's designed for you, sir.
Absolutely. I'm always thinking in my head, それでもいいなんだけど、一石二鳥みたいな感じでやればのがましじゃないと思ってますね。
そうだね。
I really, really like that one.
That's a good one.
Does this ever pop into your head where you're just like, you know what? I can do both things at the same time, and
I'm really bad at doing two things at once.
you can't concentrate?
I'm more of a niseki icho kind of guy.
そうですね。
I'm
You're a
like,
がっつり
I'm like guts, and I'm like, and I gotta get it. Boom, I'm gonna throw, like, take this bowl, make sure I get, なんかちょっと怖いイメージだけど。
そう。一つのことだけに集中しながら頑張りましょうみたいな感じ。はい。
もうきちんとね。
わかる。
Yeah,
わか
that's
る
me. Yeah.
そういう雰囲気がめっちゃ強く感じますよ。
ちょっと分かってきたね。
はい、分かってきました。
Everyone よく言われます。日石一鳥だよね。Yeah, that's like that's.
そうですね。これにもうちょっと集中してくださいと全然言われたことないんですね。
言われたことないけどね。
いつも集中してるよな。
そうですね。はい。
いいんじゃない？
まあいいんじゃない。
いいと思います。Like まあもちろん良し悪しありますけど、
はい。
like sometimes people could think that like, oh, you're a little bit too crazy in this one sense. Have you ever done iseki nicho and had it completely, blow up in your face?
Oh, like
逆効果。
like walking and talking on the phone and you just accidentally like bump into somebody or something like that.
Okay. walking and talking on the phone is not necessarily isekai nicho.
That's the limits to my more. I'm like a single core process. I'm like Windows 95.
Is your hair dyed? Are you naturally blonde?
I'm dyeing it.
You're dyeing it brown?
白髪がもうすごい。
そうですね。
そうだね。バレまして。すごいよ。
Well, that's one of the ones that usually pop up in my mind when I'm doing like hitorikoto in my head. So I usually tell that one to myself a lot. I'm going to challenge you with this next one to see if you know it. Can you read it? And then can you tell me what it means?
すげえ。実は読めますよ。
Okay, go.
七転び。八起き。
Shichi Kurobi Hachioki. Good job! Absolutely. Give us the real reading.
七転び八起き。
そうです。Hi, Nanakarobi Yaoki. So it's kind of a tough one to say because for me, I always like to say shichi for nana because it sounds cute and hachi for 8. So I don't always read it with the ya. So good on you. However, this one actually means, what do you think?
So you roll 7 times.
Roll 7 times.
You wake up 8 times.
And you wake up 8, exactly. This is a phrase that we use at the pachinko.
Oh.
All of the time.
Oh.
You roll the dice 7 times, you go to sleep, and then good morning on the 8th day.
Oh, I was like thinking like you roll in bed 7 times and like you finally get up.
How wide of a bed do you sleep on?
A queen bed.
A queen bed. Of course she does. Okay. In English, this basically means that failure leads to success, right? You got it. Like, you know, it's the entire idea of, whatchamacallit, fall off your horse and get back on it or something like that.
そういうのもあったんだよね. Yeah.
Right? How does it go? Do you know?
Get up, back,もういいや.
Get up, back in.
Get up, back, get hit, get up, back, that.
That's a friend. Okay. Basically.
If you fall up, get back up again.
Yes. If you fall off your horse, get back up again. You got it.
Yeah.
That's because you're from Oregon. You're a cowboy.
Oh, I'm Portland.
He's not a cowboy. He's a hipster. Okay.
So hipster. So.
How's your iced coffee?
My iced
coffee. Anyway, so this is a really good one because you literally fall down 7 times, get up 8. Now, in English, we just go, you make a mistake once, you get up again. But why do you think in Japanese it's 7 mistakes and the 8th time is correct? Is there any like cultural significance to that numbering?
7, 8, 7,
Like number 4 would usually relate to death in Asia.
Oh, yeah.
But what about 7 and 8? Do they have any significance?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure. Do you know something? I don't know.
Oh my God.
He's high.
James doesn't know
the
something
girl
about
is
Japan.
high. バレまして。
ち
なみに言っておきますけど、日本人でもないので。
なんかジェームズが日本のことがちょっと知らないことあるの？
めっちゃ知らないことはほんの少し。
恥ずかしくない今。
女性のトイレ入ったことないです。それくらいです。
今の話と関係ある？
でも日本の流そう。なんでしょうかね。
はい、その話も流しましょう。トイレみたいな感じで。やっばいお前。
あとこの意味です。
Okay, so we would love to hear from you guys. If you know the cultural significance of the meanings of 7 and 8 with this saying, we'd love to know it. If not,
please.
We will let you know next week. So please call us on our live chat, which is 1-800-JLMI.com, because you use .com on a phone now. That's how things work.
It's 2020.
All right, so these next ones coming up are from James, and I do not know these ones, so you're going to help me figure these out, and you're going to school me a little bit.
Yes. Well, first off, why don't you try reading this out loud, my lovely friend?
Suki koso butsu no ue tenare. 私は日本語上手です。
好きが合ってますね。You got that. 物は今回は訓読みです。
わかりました。好きこそものの上手なれ。
もう一気に変わりましたね。そう、好きこそものの上手なれ。
Okay, I have honestly never heard this one before.
I love this one.
I've never heard anyone say it, write it, nothing.
Let me learn you. So
I'm
gonna learn you. So it means because you like and love something so much, you'll be 好きだからこそ上手になる. Because you love it so much, you'll become better at it. For example, you love basketball so much, you practice every day. It's you live, you breathe, you bleed, you sleep, you eat basketball, and you just love it to death. And naturally, the more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it.
Okay.
はい。
I'm gonna fight you here.
はい、頑張ってください。
Just because you like something doesn't mean you become good at it. So I think this one is a little bit of a piece of crap, a complete lie to me, honestly.
I love this one.
Okay.
ちょっと気に障ってるんですけど。
Okay, hold on a second.
はい、聞きます。
I really love whatchamacallit. I really love swimming because I think it's good for my body and I think it's such a beautiful thing to be able to do, to like float in water. It's a very natural skill. But I am horrible at it.
Well.
And I've been doing it for 3 years now and still I can like survival swim only.
Does the girl like it? Does she love it?
She likes it well enough.
But not love. And I'm talking about that love.
Well, this says suki koso. It doesn't say dai suki koso.
The nuance is 愛しているより. Like you love it so, you like it so much. So.
I don't know. I think this is a little bit Mayamuki for me.
He's like ushiromuki, too much
I'm
ushiromuki.
very ushiromuki.
Yeah, he's like hantai muki.
I'm totally hantai kakomuki all the time.
Like, no.
So I'm not a big fan of this one because it seems a little bit like an Americanism where it's like, you know what, if you like it, you'll be good at it. Don't worry, everyone gets an award.
You just keep at it.
Yeah, you just keep at it. You'll be good. Like, it doesn't seem very honest to me.
Well, I have experience. Like, I love Japanese. I'm getting all nerdy on you all. Sorry about it. But I love Japanese video games so much. Like, it led me to want to learn how to speak Japanese. I started playing video games in Japanese, and now I can read Japanese novels because I'm that nerdy.
それがいいんだけど、ちょっと今の話と全く違うよ。
好きだからこそ話せるようになりました。
好きこそ物の上手になれということのは、it's like そのことが好きのはもともと日本語が好きだったでしょ。
興味はあったんですね。
だけど、ビデオゲームやってて、ビデオゲームがちょっとできるようになったんじゃない？とか逆。You love video games, but you become good at Japanese. So it's like, it's two different things.
Well, I love video games and I love the Japanese, and there was Japanese in the video games. So naturally, I loved the Japanese in the video games. Thus, I was able to read more Japanese in the said video games. Now I can read shosetsu.
All right, you can have this one.
前向きです。
You can have this one. 下向きです。すいません。いつも足を見てます、私。はい、はい。
こんな感じで。はい、
well, thank you for learning me that one. I appreciate it. All right, let's move on to our next one that I also don't know. Oh, that's right. It was what you like, you do well, right?
So, what you like, you do well. Yep.
All right, so this next one.
頑張って読んでみて。
These short ones always have like a deeper meaning because they're so short. Like you have to know a lot of nuance.
Yeah.
Okay. Shiranu ga Buddha.
That's
Shiranu ga Bukkyo. Shiranu ga Bu. Shiranu ga France. Shiranu ga France.
Yeah. So 直訳したら？
直訳したら Shiranu ga baguette. はい。You're welcome.
惜しい
ですか？
はい、惜しいです。
じゃあお願いします。わかんないから。
知らぬが仏。
知らぬが仏。Okay. So I know that one character means like Buddhism.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, it's related.
So you don't know Buddhism.
So like,
that's how I'm getting it.
知らないこと。知らないこと。So like the
知らないことが Buddhism.
Yes,
それは当たり前。
to not know or realize or understand something. And the nuance here is, what is it? No knowledge is bliss. Or 英語でなんだっけ? Ignorance is bliss. So, ありがとう. Thank you. 助かった. Ignorance is bliss. So not knowing, you're just like living the life. You just goes beyond. Wait, no, that's a different ことわざ. Never mind. So 知らないからまあいいんじゃない? 心配しなくていい. 心配しないとか。あと。
Okay, question.
Okay, let's hear it.
Question. Why does Buddhism, the kanji for Buddhism, why does that represent happiness or bliss?
Oh my goodness, I'm not a religious
in, like,
dude.
The saying here.
Oh man, this is like culture, religion, and you're putting me on the
Tread
spot.
lightly, honey.
Oh
Tread lightly.
要注意だね。注意しながら進めますね。で、I would say, again, ignorance here, ignorance right here.
Oh my God.
I would say, isn't like the ultimate goal for like one who なんだろうね. Like, isn't enlightenment the ultimate goal? I guess it's something related?
Yes, when it comes to Buddhism, the ultimate goal, or like maybe like the highest level of one's being, is considered to be nirvana or enlightenment. And that's when you're at complete contentment with everything in your own personal world.
So I would say that if I, for example, I don't think I could ever be 100% content knowing that America, knowing, for example, knowing that a lot of people in Northern America prefer the Xbox over the PlayStation 5.
That gets me every day. I wake up. Like my eyes like blast open and I'm just crying about Xbox.
These humans, like,
absolutely.
What are they not seeing? What is the lane of hako? Like, no, y'all confused. You need to get the PlayStation 5. But
I do not have the same priorities as this person.
It's like, what are these people not understanding? If I didn't know that a lot of Northern American human beings,
then you would be blissful.
I would probably be like, oh well. I think PlayStation 5 is great, and so does Takahiro and Momoko and Yasuyuki over there. We all love PlayStation because it truly, objectively is the best. But then you have a group over here that's like, I love the Xbox, and we're like, what's the Xbox? And it's better than the PlayStation. And then we get like quarrelly and stuff. So that's just like stress and like things I don't understand. So having that lack of stress and things that I don't understand or can't comprehend would be more blissful or more closer to enlightenment. I don't know.
Did you buy tickets for that tangent, or did you just go by yourself?
I cut in line and I just like jacked the last one.
You did? Okay, I thought so. Well, welcome back to the table.
Hey, 戻りました.
Thank you. That's welcome to have you back.
はい.
Okay, so everyone, by the way, is completely relating to that example. Thank you very much.
PlayStation 5. よろしくお願いします。
PlayStation 5. Do you have it? Or that didn't come out yet?
Well, secretly, I have it in my dreams.
Okay, honey.
The black one.
Let's continue. Okay. So basically, ignorance is bliss. The less I know about his dreams, the happier I am.
Probably.
Let's move on. Okay, another new one that you're going to teach me today. Okay. Boat, head, many, boat, mountain, up. If I were studying Chinese, this is how things would work in my head.
And
then I wouldn't be able to do anything in my day. Okay, 船頭を多くして、船山に登る。
船山に登る. Great.
Okay, so that was a little bit easier, this one. But my question is, how come in sayings there's like no prepositions? Because usually it's like 船が山に乗る, right? Or 船は山に乗る. でも今回は船山, like boat mountain?
船、コンマ、
like 船山?
山に登る. Yeah, 船山、船山、わかんない。でも船山に登る. はい。
Okay.
そうだね。
So,
確かに船頭を多くして、コンマ、船が山に登るかな。
So if you have too many boat heads, like the women carved out of wood on like the what is it, the stern of the ship?
Is that what it's called? You know.
That's what I'm going to call it now.
I'm going to call it.
So on the Howard stern of the boat babies, you have too many of those. The boats are like, let's go hiking.
No,
right?
No more umi, more yama.
Exactly. はい、次。
でもなくて、そう、なくて、ちょっと待った。で、船頭 is actually captain or person in charge of the ship.
Okay, the captain of the ship.
Captain of the ship, or like the man, woman in charge. I'm sure it was a man back in the day.
Okay.
History. And 多くして is to like have more, to increase something. So the more captains you increase on a ship, the boats go up a mountain.
Got it.
So do boats, Bill, I have a very difficult question to ask you.
I got it.
It was on the IB exam for college entrance in the United States. Do boats go up mountains?
Do boats go up mountains?
Do they?
Boats definitely go up mountains.
That's why I that's probably why I failed my IB test. How do boats go up mountains?
How do stones go up to the top of a pyramid? You pull them.
深いですね。
Or
深いですね。
you ask the aliens.
深いですね。Or you get somebody to do it for you.
宇宙人にお願いしたら何でもやってもらうから。
そうですね。
宇宙人優しいよ。
優しいね。会ったことがあるようですね。
宇宙人はいつも、アメちゃんいかがですかみたいな感じ。
会ったことがあるようですね。
ねえ、会ったことあります。
ちょっと羨ましいです。
アブダクトされたことあります。
さらわれたようです。
検査されたことあります。じゃあ、とりあえずね、英語のバージョンにしようか。
Too many
cooks spoil the broth.
Yeah.
So in Japan, we like to talk about movement, and it's kind of interesting because, like, when I think about Japan, I don't go to ships when it comes to their history.
Well, they eat a lot of fish. They probably had a lot of. Actually, I did look this up. Sendo, it used to be on a specific kind of Japanese boat, like a really old school one. I think it was for fishing.
One like the cormorant fishing boats, like the tiny one?
No, I don't think they were that tiny, but you don't want to quote anything from me ever. But it was something to do with a specific traditional type of Japanese boat, and I believe it was for fishing. Again, ask Google. He, she.
Boats are usually for fishing in the old days, right?
Well, the Titanic was
not. No one's going on vacation. That's not the old days.
That's true. Okay,
this phrase did not come from Titanic times.
Okay, it's not like a cruise ship. Okay, no. He's very, very valid point. But
when you call Titanic a cruise ship, I kind of imagine all the people in nice hats being like, want to go see an improv show at 8? No, it's the same show as last night. That's what I imagine.
Same thing.
Right? Exactly.
Okay.
Imagine if the Titanic was a gay cruise that went down.
That would be... That's probably what it was. Hence, that's probably why it went down.
Oh, that was almost funny.
That was
that was a good try. That was a good try.
That's too fab for this world. We need to end this now.
I wasn't going to go there, but okay, anyway. So, too many cooks spoil the broth. You said you had a little more information on this one?
Yeah, it was some sort of Japanese fishing boat and the captain of it. And when you have too many captains on the boat, nobody knows if you go left or right or up the river, down or up the mountain. So it goes in some random direction. So.
Too many people in control spoils the overall product.
In
English, we go directly to food because we are a bigger people.
We like pizza. We like Burger King.
Ew.
And Wendy's. I like Wendy's.
Oh. The Frosties. Okay, let's stop thinking about that. All right, this is our last one for the evening. This is the one that I cannot pronounce. Okay. Saigai korojite fukutonasu.
Fukutonasu, うまいね. That's good.
Fukutonasu is clothing and eggplants.
発音
which is everything in life.
服は確かに服で、ナス、fukutonasu is それさえあれば。
ね。それさえあれば、
lesson になるね。
ね、全然
enlightenment だね。No, 服 is...
So disaster is the first one.
Yeah, disaster, yep.
And then rolling over again.
Well,
so disaster rolls over and you get a happy eggplant. That sounds like my Saturday, to be honest.
You know what he means when he says eggplant, kids. So yeah, close but no... plastic electric cigar, however. But fukutonasu is indeed the hatsuon, the way you read that. So, but this time, fuku is not the fukuを着る じゃなくて fuku like 祝福 or happiness or positive happiness. So,
or do you know kofuku?
I do know kofuku.
Kofuku is used for Scientology in Japan, right?
そうでしたっけ?
Right around outside the Scientology buildings. When I first realized it was Scientology, I was like, "What is that character? What is that character?" And then I got it, and I was like, "Oh,
なるほどね。モスバがある。
そう。It was like the なるほど escape みたいな感じ。待って。そう。すいません。続けて。
はい、じゃあ戻りましょうか。
自分のタンジェンティフィケーションに行ってきました。
はい、そうですね。いいね。で、実はね、災い転じて福となすというんですよ。
Hold on,
災い転じて。
So when you pronounce it 災い, how does the meaning still stay as disaster?
Yeah, disaster or something bad, something like destructive or some sort of bad thing.
Is that a noun?
Here. 災い, yeah.
昨日災いがありました。Is that okay to say?
It's ちょっと俺は災害っていう気がするんだよね。
そうね。
そう、でも日本人の
災害いつもニュースに聞いてますけど、What is it? 災い全然聞いたことない。
災い転じて福となす。いや、あまり聞かないかもしれない。So you probably won't hear this very often, but
だけど出てくる。
Yeah, so 災い転じて。This is not to roll over. It means to switch or kind of do a 360 almost, or 180 rather.
Okay.
It's not mean 180, but like, so you take a wazawai or something disastrous or broken or bad, and it goes in a different direction, and something positive and happy or good comes out of it.
Oh, there's always a silver lining, kind of a thing.
英語でそう言うの?
Yeah, like there's always a silver lining. みたいな言い方.
So like
you look at the clouds and it's but there's always something good after something bad.
Or it's not always something good. It's like something bad happened, but from it something good came about it.
Okay, let me check the English version of it then.
Yeah,
turn a misfortune into a blessing is a phrase I have never heard in English before, but I get the nuance.
Yeah.
Okay. So give me an example of your wazawai nasuing a fuku.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to go into great details.
Please don't.
Yeah, it will take a year.
Thank you.
Know. So, well, the first time I ever heard this was when I was driving with my buddies back when I used to work in Family Mart.
Okay.
And something happened, and all of a sudden I was behind the wheel.
Did you have a license?
Of course I did.
Liar.
And I did have a kokusai menkyo, but in fact. Just because you have a license doesn't mean you understand.
No, you're missing the point. Stay on track.
But this has a point.
Should you stay?
I thought I knew how to drive in Japan, but of course there's a lot of like shingo, a lot of lights, and a lot of things that are not entirely exactly the same as they are in Oregon. So I went right. I went left on a light, but it was not an arrow light. But in Oregon, you could turn left on a green light. They call them green lights. They call them blue lights in Japan. So, but there was no arrow, so I turned left. But I wasn't supposed to turn left. That meant I could only go forward. So I turned left. A bunch of cops popped out of the bushes, and they're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" They did. I swear, they jumped out, and they were in front of my car. And they were like, "Stop, stop, stop!" And I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And they stopped me. They're like, "Licenses, please!" And it turned out it was my buddy's car. I had my kokusai menkyo, but because I wasn't insured in his car, it could have been a big ticket, but. Instead of me getting a ticket or him getting in trouble, they gave me a warning and in fact gave me a discount coupon to go and learn how to get a Japanese driver's license. Of course.
Police walk around with coupon box?
No. I think it was just my luck. And I went to the police box, the Koban, the police box, and they were like, "Hey, Zaidyu card, please." I showed it to them. "Show me your kokusai menkyo, please, your international license." I showed it to them, and they're like, "You're legally able to drive, but you weren't insured, so that could technically be." No, not illegal, but it could be a ticket. We're not going to fine you, but do you like Japan? I was like, "Hi, Nihon daisuki desu."
By the way, do you like Japan? Oh, it's okay then.
すごい日本でも本当に意味あって日本好きですよね。大好きです。じゃ法律守ってくれますよね。守ります。守らせていただきます。で、じゃあ免許を取ってくださいね。で、取りたいです。で、行くとしたらこれを足したら割引になるんで取って使ってくださいね。So I was given a warning. Nobody got a ticket. In fact, they gave me a discount to go get my legit Japanese license.
Backwater town did this happen?
It was in Tokyo.
No, this was Gunma.
No, it was not Gunma. It was Tokyo.
It was Tokyo?
It was like downtown Tokyo.
It was like Itabashiku.
It was like Jinbocho or something like that.
Okay, that makes a little more sense. All right.
So
okay.
I should have got in trouble and spanked, and so should have my buddy, and nobody got away. And my friend was like, "Wow, you got pulled over. We got pulled over. I didn't get spanked. Instead, you got like a waribiki coupon to get your driver's license. Man, they really must have had the hots for you."
だから
That's what my 友達 told me.
服となしました?
彼がなんか災い転じて服となすね. That's what he said.
Okay, you can't conjugate
That's what my 日本人、宮城の友達が、日本人ですよ。日本人である宮城の友達がそう言ってくれた。
すごい、いいじゃん。
すごいいい、もうめっちゃいい思い出になった。
Nice, nice. And we didn't prepare that example at all. I promise you guys. That was like a pure tanjun memory.
単純な実体験、実経験。That was like a real
Good for you living your life.
The
Question,
はい。
how much was the discount?
It was like 20% off or some 20% off.
So like そんなに価値がなかったけど、いいストーリーになったってことね。
But if you're in Japan, if you want to get your license, it costs a lot. It's like 30万 to go to the school because you have to go to school. That's a different story. Yeah, that's a different story we're talking about.
Driving school, right?
Driving school
and then getting your license, you have to pay more.
Yes. Well, it's like
so cheap in America.
Yeah, it's like $50. Oh, you want a license? いいよみたいな。
But I mean, I think the ability to drive is like respected more here because of the narrowness of the streets, the amount of care that people
まあね、割と
put
ね
into it, right?
すごい勉強している人がほとんどだか
But it's
ら
definitely not something that everyone could do because not
Yeah.
everyone is financially
Yeah.
able to
Yeah.
do so.
So yeah, I was not expecting a 割引 coupon to get my life. He encouraged
いい
me.
んじゃない？
いや、まあいいんじゃないすごく優しい。
So I'm gonna break
方でした
a law this weekend.
And you might...
Because I want to get a discount on a new MacBook. And I'll just walk around Shinjuku and wait for the police around the Mac store.
And be like...
Right? And just be like, oh my god, here I am smoking on the sidewalk. And they'll be like, do you like
日本
Japan?
が好きですか？
And I'll be like, I love
じゃあ、
Japan.
法律を守ってくれますか？
守りますけ
あ、じゃあ、
ど。
あの MacBook 好きですよね。
好きですか？
割引クーポンを使って法律も守ってくれます
よろしいですか？
はい、どうぞ。
絶対守れます。ありがとうございます。
なわけないんだけどね。
ティム・クックオフィサー、ありがとうございまし
でも
た。
ないです。でも、イケメンでしたね。
でした今は
ティム・クック。
ちょっと、はい、もういいわ。一回失礼されるともうキャンセルしますんで、お前のこと。はい。
ちょっと、
So everyone, we hope that you learned as much as I almost did today. And we hope you had a very, very good time hanging with us on the show. We are going to be doing the show every Wednesday here on YouTube. We're going to be streaming it as well on Facebook once it's over. If you ever want to get in touch with us, please follow us on @JLMI Times on Instagram and Twitter. And you can also join the crowd on Facebook as well. The Japanese Language Media Institute, you can just search that on Facebook and get in touch with us. So hopefully we will see you all soon. And if not, また見てくれるでしょう。Good night!
おやすみなさい。お疲れ様。またお願いしますね。